What do you do if your spouse needs a nursing home and you're still living at your house? All right, so many of you guys will know what I say about nursing homes is basically, essentially, the surviving spouse, if she needs to go, mostly it's a woman, if she needs to go to a nursing home, she sells the house and move into one. We're dealing with that with my mom right now. Now, she's not a surviving spouse. I mean, my dad died last year, and they had been divorced since 1980. Her second husband died in like 2008, and they had been divorced as well. So there was no surviving spouse for my mom because she was the only, it was just her essentially. So we're putting her in a nursing home as we speak in New Jersey, and we're going to sell her house and move her in there, which is pretty easy to do with long-term care in that regard. But what happens if, let's say, Charlotte needs to put me into a nursing home? Charlotte's my wife, for those of you unaware. Yes, I am married. I know. Who would marry this big old lump of coal? Well, I promised Charlotte. I promised her a rose garden, and all I had was a bunch of thorns. Joke's on you, Char. Joke's on you. Anyway, so, hope you guys can hear this, because that was a classic joke that just came off the tongue. I didn't prepare that. So that's a question, man. Someone asked me that, and I can't see his name there. I printed off the question. So I print off the questions a lot of times, so I'll just put them right here, and I'll answer them. That's the challenge. So let's just say you got, I don't know, $500,000 to your name. That's your house, your retirement account, the whole thing. Your spouse needs a nursing home. Now, this is very rare, but it happens. All right, what do? My mom's going to be about $10,000 a month, something like that. So you're going to have to leverage somehow to pay for this, man. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have to take reverse mortgage, sell your house, downsize. You're going to spend down your assets. I mean, this is a challenge. It's just a fact. I mean, there's no good way around this. If you need $10,000 a month to get your spouse into a skilled care facility, skilled care just basically means she needs 100%. Her brain is going, or my mom's case, her brain is there by half the time. Physically, she's just in a world of hurt. So she needs 100% care. Skilled care would normally be like dementia and Alzheimer's and stuff like that. Full-time assisted living is probably what my mom is going into. But I mean, hell, $10,000 a month is $10,000 a month. All right, so let's just say you got a house that's worth $300,000 and $200,000 in investments. Well, you're going to have to spend down your investments to provide for your wife. That's all there is to it. And at some point, you might need to take a reverse mortgage or downsize your house to provide for her as well. It sucks. There's no two getting around that. How else? I mean, what's the alternative, though? I literally don't know. You could have someone, you could have stay at, get an in-home care provider. But if she's got dementia and Alzheimer's and stuff like that, an in-home care provider, that's tough. But I've had people who've taken care of I had this one guy in Virginia. His wife took care of his mom at home, and she had Alzheimer's and the whole thing. And it wasn't her mom, it's his mom. So you can have these people staying at home. The issue is, that is going to have a deep impact on your quality of life. And don't take this wrong, it sucks, but these are the sacrifices we have to do to our loved ones, for sure. And I hope, I pray the good Lord doesn't happen to me, with me or with Charlotte. But if it were to happen, I'd be very hesitant to put her into a nursing home if I can take care of her. I just would be very hesitant. Now again, that does cost money, I grant you. Nothing in this world's for free. But I'm just sitting there thinking, what else are you going to do? But, at some point, you got to spend down your assets, man. And I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, but that's why you saved it. You saved it to spend it. So it's a challenge I hope you don't have to deal with. Some people do. Many people don't. The vast majority of us don't, but some people do. And I don't envy that for anybody. But what else? What's the alternative? What else is the alternative? I mean, at some point, you got to make sure your spouse is taken care of the best you can. And if that means you got to spend down some of your assets, well, you got to spend down some of your assets. I know that you don't want to hear that, but that might mean you need to tighten your belt something wicked. And when she passes, hopefully she passes before you do, you might not have the retirement you thought. Sad, but it is what it is. I'm not trying to be flippant, but just trying to be reality. It's okay to spend down your assets. It's okay to borrow against your house, downsize your house. It's okay to say, something? I'm not going to do this what I intentionally thought I was going to do. I thought I was going to do this, thought I was going to do that. I'm not going to do that. It's okay. You got to take care of your loved ones. There's just no other alternative. All right, God bless.